How you guys doing? I want to give you this Prophet Jordan. I want to give you a prophetic update, a prophetic word that God gave me concerning Israel. Right now, Israel is in a fight of his life. It was attacked months and months ago by a terrorist organization that came in and slaughtered its children. And for those of you that are against Israel, who don't care about Israel, to believe God is done with Israel, first of all, you need to check your Christianity. You need to check your God in you, because even if you're not a Christian, you're anti-Semitism if you don't care. You're anti-Semitic if you don't care, and you're not a very good person. These people were attacked, and many people were calling for a ceasefire in Israel, which I knew was prophetically was horrible. They can't ceasefire. They're fighting for their very existence, and the international community, the United States, were saying ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. To stop, with Hamas, and they were saying to put down your weapons. And we all knew that Iran and these nations were funding Hamas, and it's going to be exposed that Hamas, this was all coordinated, that Hamas was being funded by these by bigger nations. Iran has always been evil. Iran has always hated Israel. Iran wants to be a nuclear power, and we had presidents and leaders that helped them get there. They gave them millions of dollars in oil and things like that, and this nation is now using that to attack Israel. And so I want to tell you that never in my lifetime have we seen so many prophetic things happening that could point to World War III coming before us. In the prophetic timeline. We don't need to be afraid. We need to be prepared. We need to be praying for Israel. We need to be in a position where we need to get serious, because there's an urgency for us to get on our faces and for us to realize the prophetic timeline and the prophetic time that we're in a time sensitive, and Israel is under attack. And Israel, the Bible talks about in Ezekiel 38, the war of Gog and Magog. We see these nations. Iran is one of those nations. Russia is one of those nations that the Bible talks about in Bible prophecy that will fight against Israel. And so we see those nations now fighting against Israel. We see Russia that has partnered with Iran. They're the friend of Iran, that's friendly to Iran. What does that is? The pieces are being set in prophetic motion. What does that mean for the church? That we're literally living in the Bible prophecies. We're seeing them. We're talking about them. There's no generation before us that has seen, and this is going to get more increased. We're going to see more of the Bible prophecies as we go on, and God is showing me that Israel, as Israel continues to go forth, they will be hated more. They will, because now Israel is going to release attacks. Israel is going to respond in hard. I saw Israel responding, releasing attacks against Iran. They're going to release a major attack against Iran, which is going to be even worse, because now Israel is going to be defending itself from Iran and Hamas. And so this is going to explode. And that's why we have to be in prayer, because this is going to be a very, very, very thing that can escalate to World War III. To pull other nations involved, Russia or other middle Muslim nations in the Middle East, could unite against Israel. And it is a very dark thing. And we have a commander-in-chief in office that was not going to do much. So we have to pray for Israel, because Israel is in danger. And the Bible says she would. The Bible prophesied that all the nations will be against Israel in the end times, that they will be hated. The United States is a weak enemy to Israel right now. We don't have Israel-friendly leadership. And so we have to be very prayerful, because Israel is about to be surrounded by her enemies. And so I want you to keep it in prayer. We're in the end times. We're in prophetic times. We're in times where we see the possibility of World War III before us. And so in Bible prophecy happening before us. God bless you. This is serious. Pray for Israel. She's under attack.